when they're fighting each other.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square, yes.
Nice, man. What, I guess curious, how does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other for a
Gabriel Flores found out, that's Ryo's a ballsy, damn good. He'll get.
Ryan Garcia was at a 360 Promotions event on Friday night at the Commerce Casino to watch his friend Roxy Verduzco fight. It was his first appearance since announcing on social media that he plans to return to the ring in May for a fight against former 140 pounds title holder Isaac Pitbull Cruz, followed by an October rematch with former two-division title holder Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia.
Yo no me cierro, como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de fuertes o más fuertes que en 135 y también callarle la boca.
I'm not about to dodge Ryan Garcia. I'm ready to fight him on 140 if he wants to. I'm ready.
I tell him to keep his hands up, Garcia said about Mexico's aggressive Cruz. Garcia has now confirmed that Cruz will be his opponent, likely on the same card where Haney will fight former unified 140 pounds champion Jose Ramirez. Speaking on X, formerly Twitter, Garcia called Pitbull a tougher fight than Haney, stating, "I'm bringing an explosive fight in my comeback. Pitbull has always been seen as a tougher opponent, even tougher than Haney, to be honest."
That Pitbull, we want that Pitbull.
Facts.
Bring Pitbull over here.
Hey, isn't he fighting someone in August? Pitbull?
Probably.
Pitbull get knocked out.
A similar message awaited 310, who is now moving forward with dropping his lawsuit against Garcia after Garcia tested positive 3 times for banned performance-enhancing substances. Following his 3-knockdown majority decision win over Haney, "I'm excited to prove my victory that I rightfully deserve, and I'm ready to kick his ass again and shove it in Bill Haney's face," Devin's father, trainer, and manager, Garcia said the boxing scene is going to feel just as good as the first time.
Straight up.
You lost, look, Pitbull.
Bro, I already know. Bro, he get hit by any of them bricks. This man got
100% I'm sleeping Pitbull.
Dunzo.
I don't care for nobody.
Garcia is suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission until April 20th, and he must pass at least one test by the NYSAC and enroll in voluntary anti-doping association. VADA testing soon for the fights to proceed, something he said he's excited about. Saudi Arabian power broker Turkey Al Sheikh is planning for the early May event to be held outdoors in Times Square, New York, before taking Garcia to Saudi Arabia for 2 more fights. These fights are going to be great, Garcia said. They pay such good money. The Haneys are going to say yes. I was just kind of shocked by all of it. How are we going to do this fight in Times Square? I guess that's what's going to happen. I don't think tickets are going to be sold, but I think everyone who's there will be able to watch.
Great Dunzo.
He always want to call me a fake Mexican.
Right.
Hey, winner's the real Mexican. Ooh, let's do it.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Garcia mentioned on X earlier Friday that he expects a tougher fight from Cruz than from Haney, saying Cruz is more rugged and aggressive. "We'll be fighting the full 12 rounds, Garcia said. "Devin is more about trying to box and strategize. It's not like I have to worry about how my face is going to look after the fight." Cruz, who lost to Tank Davis in 2021, remains one of only 2 men out of 30 to take Davis's big punch the distance, something Garcia couldn't do. Cruz has 18 knockouts from 26 wins and is a fan favorite, especially in Mexico, for his all-action, Mike Tyson-esque style.
Came all out here for nothing, huh? You ducking it, huh?
Cruz won the title in his second-to-last fight in March, when he stopped Raul Romero in the 8th round. In his previous fight last July, he narrowly defeated Giovanni Cabrera by a 12-round split decision to retain his World Boxing Council silver lightweight title and claim the vacant World Boxing Organization Latino lightweight belt. It's no surprise that this same person was one of the first to predict the fight when rumors of the matchup started circulating months ago. He predicted Valenzuela would score a surprise win over the smaller Mexican who defeated him last year.
Gabriel Flores found out, that's Ryo's a ballsy, damn good. He'll get trouble to.
Ryan is damn good. He's got a good left hook, and he's going to be of trouble to anyone in the lightweight division for sure. He's got a good shot to beat him, he said, before jumping back to the topic of the handshake snub between Isaac Cruz and his last opponent. Seems like he has so much against Isaac Cruz. He should have just respected him. Why double down on him? You're not really a pit bull. He added, speaking about Isaac Cruz, Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father, who has been silent ever since his son's defeat to Ryan Garcia, and Garcia's punishment by boxing authorities, has not commented further.
Sure, he's got a good shot to beat him, and he should have just respected him. You know, why double down?
You know, there's a reason why they're not rushing in there. Bill Haney said, acknowledging Isaac Cruz's power as his main weapon, Cruz might be small, and that's why many of these guys underestimate him, but the power is there. He's always had power, and that's what kept every opponent cautious. Honestly, I never saw any opponent just rushing in there. There's a reason for that. You saw Rolly Romero get hurt in their fight. Cruz was just lucky.
You know, he's always had power that kept every opponent honest. I never saw opponent just running in there. You know, so it's a reason why they're not running in there.
Jeff Mayweather, discussing the fight, said, I think it's a good fight for both guys. It's a fight that everybody will be pleased with. We've got the guys who actually love to fight. They don't care about getting hit, and they don't care about the finer things in boxing. I think it's going to be a great, entertaining fight for the fans. He then made his pick, saying, I'm leaning towards Pitbull Cruz. He has pure aggressiveness and an epic style that will allow him to take down almost everyone, even the more powerful guys like he did to Rolly Romero earlier this year.
It's a good fight for both guys. It's a good fight. I think it's a fight that everybody's gonna be pleased with because
Rolando Romero, the most recent fighter to lose to Isaac Cruz and lose his world title in the process, predicted that Cruz's upcoming fight against Jose Valenzuela would be a one-sided affair. Romero believes the Mexican fighter will make a mess of his opponent.
two guys that actually love to fight. They don't care about boxing. They don't care about getting hit. They don't care about none of the fine things.
I really don't care who wins. I'd be back to mess them all up, said Rolando Romero, referring to Isaac Cruz and his opponent. Cruz is a small guy with underrated power, and his opponent will experience a butt whooping regardless. Earlier today, Henry Garcia, Ryan's father, shared a clip of the 26-year-old boxer on Instagram. The post had a caption that read, "Rare footage of King Ryan shadow boxing," followed by, "Here he is using the speed he's known for, outside in the cold, preparing for his return to the ring against Isaac Cruz. Let's go." The post quickly gained attention, with fans flocking to the comments to share their thoughts on the highly anticipated match.
I mean, when it's southpaw versus southpaw, it usually goes to one with a better jab, and like Spence has a great jab, but it's an active jab. It's not a snappy jab. Crawford has a snappy jab. Crawford's way more snappy fighter.
Spence has said that
The Victorville native, Ryan Garcia, is one of the most popular boxers in the scene, so it didn't take long for people to flock to the post. One user warned Isaac Cruz about Garcia's abilities in the ring, saying, "Pitbull isn't prepared. I swear Ryan is going to make him regret this fight." However, in August, Cruz fought Rayo Valenzuela and failed to defend his title. Another user took issue with Henry Garcia calling the clip rare footage, commenting, "He's shadow boxing all the time." It's worth noting that the internet is filled with years of training and shadow boxing footage of Ryan Garcia. Henry's latest post is most likely a way to promote Garcia's upcoming bout.
I teach you how to shadow box.
The next user shared their prediction for the exhibition bout, writing, "Inshallah, Ryan will win this match." They pointed out that since Garcia is in the prime of his career and Isaac Cruz lacks the versatility that a skilled fighter should have, the fight shouldn't be too difficult for Garcia. Meanwhile, another user predicted that the fight could be the best of 2024, writing, "It could be the best fight of the year." Another user seemed concerned about Garcia's weight, commenting, "Bro looks huge. Are we hitting weight though? How's the roll and slip and head movement with more weight if he puts on muscle?"
Hey, Ampo, you have awoken the beast. It's over. I seen your stupid Instagram video of you hitting me on your bag. You look ridiculous.
Pitbull Cruz's promoter, Manny Pacquiao, also predicted a victory for his fighter. Pacquiao, who is coming off an exhibition fight against Rukiambo, shared his thoughts during an interview, expressing confidence in Cruz's abilities for the upcoming matchup.
I seen your stupid Instagram video of you hitting me on your bag. You look ridiculous. Take off your glasses.
Pitbull Cruz's promoter, Manny Pacquiao, expressed confidence in Cruz's abilities, stating that Cruz would get the job done and is ready to face the best. He also mentioned that while Valenzuela is a great fighter, Pitbull would definitely handle him. Meanwhile, Pacquiao returned to the ring in Japan for an exhibition against kickboxer Rukia Eno. Despite Eno having a significant reach and height advantage, Pacquiao, who appeared to show his age, struggled throughout the three-round bout. Fans took to social media to express their concerns, with one saying Pacquiao looked 100 years old in the ring and another calling a world title shot at this stage laughable. Although there were brief flashes of Pacquiao's skill during the bout, which ended in a draw as most exhibitions do, he was caught too often by Eno and found himself in a tougher fight than he had perhaps prepared for. The performance was criticized as embarrassing by some fans, with many urging the future Hall of Famer to reconsider a professional comeback and remain retired. After the fight, Pacquiao acknowledged Eno's strength and good fighting skills, but qualified his statement by saying, "He's also way bigger than me." He admitted that he had a lot to work on if he were to pursue any future plans.
Right there. I watched this fight 1990s and I became a boxer.
For boxing fans, Manny Pacquiao's recent performance has sparked fears similar to those once felt about Mike Tyson. While Pacquiao is set to face Jake Paul, Isaac Pitbull Cruz views his own fights as an extension of a lifelong commitment to his fans. At just 26 years old, Cruz, the newly crowned World Boxing Association 140 pounds champion, demonstrated the strength of his bond with his supporters during his world title fight. The allegiant crowd cheered for Cruz even more loudly than for the main event participants. Sebastian Fundora and Tim Chu, in their intense battle for the unified junior middleweight titles, Cruz was celebrated above all, and he fully embraced the support from the fans. Fueled by that energy, Cruz delivered a dominating performance, stopping the trash-talking champion Rolando Romero by 8th round technical knockout.
Against Rayo Valenzuela.
Es un gusto tenerte aquí con nosotros en Fight Hub. ¿Cómo ha sido tu campamento en preparación para enfrentarte a Rayo Valenzuela?
A similar takeover occurred at __ Stadium in Los Angeles, where Cruz unsuccessfully defended his belt against Mexican-born contender Jose Rayo Valenzuela in the co-main event of another junior middleweight title fight. This matchup featured World Boxing Association champion Israel Madrimov against unbeaten 3-division champion Terrence Crawford. Believe me, we are the main event. Everyone in Los Angeles is coming to this fight for Pitbull Mania, just like Las Vegas came out. For him, said Cruz's advisor, Shane Gibbons, on March 30th.
Los Ángeles.
It was a hard training camp. We make all the effort and we have very strong training all the days. Then we think
it's going to be a Mexican crowd, and you'll see exactly who the main event is, Cruz predicted. He went on to explain the unspoken bond he shares with his fans. What I do inside the ring is for the fans, for them to be happy in the end. That's the connection between myself and the fans, because we know what we give each other. When they come to see me fight, I want to give them what they came to see.
What do you think is Rayo as a fighter?
¿Qué piensas de Rayo como peleador, de las habilidades que él tiene como peleador?
Es un peleador con bastantes habilidades.
Cruz believes there's no reason why he can't once again take the spotlight from the American and Uzbekistan main event fighters, who have yet to prove they can fill a stadium without additional support. Why not? Let's go and steal the show, Cruz said. He attributed his confidence to the hard work he's been putting in training in Mexico City. Known for his vicious punching power, Cruz's aggressive style overwhelmed Romero, and he's confident he'll have similar success against Valenzuela, despite the contender's Mexican roots and the fact that he's been training at Robert Garcia's gym for 4 months.
Creo que todos me han noqueado en las palabras, pero a la mera hora ellos han salido noqueados y creo que clara prueba ahí está con Rolly.
Beyond his impressive knockout victories, Cruz took on Gervonta Tank Davis for a lightweight title shot in December 2021, going the distance in a narrow defeat by decision. Since then, Cruz has bounced back for consecutive wins, with his popularity growing after each victory. Look what I have accomplished so far. It's been hard. Cruz said, whatever Valenzuela has to say, he can say, but I'm not giving up what I've worked for. Cruz is aiming for even greater achievements. When he first claimed the 140 pounds belt, his fellow champions included Teofimo Lopez WBO, undefeated Devin Haney WBC, and powerful Puerto Rican puncher Sabril Mash's IBF.
El día de Nueva York, que cuando no le quisiste dar la mano, fue a propósito porque fue acá ahora lo vas a volver a ver cara a cara. ¿Va a ser la misma energía o qué va a suceder?
Since then, Haney suffered 3 knockdowns in a performance-enhanced fight against Ryan Garcia on April 20th, which ended in a no contest. This outcome led Haney to vacate his WBC title and left Garcia suspended for a year. Meanwhile, Mashas was upset by Australia's Liam Paro in a fight held in Puerto Rico, and Lopez is reportedly eyeing a bout against Brian Norman Jr. for the WBC welterweight belt. A victory for Cruz on Saturday would solidify his position as the dominant force in the 140 pounds division.
I want to win. I will win, and that's why I prepare all the time for the people see me win this fight.
You know, your style is a very aggressive style. You throw a lot of...
I may not be the king, but if I win this fight, my presence will be known. Cruz said, people will be like, this is the troublemaker in the 140 pounds division. Cruz's trainer, Robert Garcia, believes Cruz is already the most beloved active fighter in Mexico, a title he feels Cruz has earned through his exciting, all-action style. Meanwhile, the criticism surrounding Canelo Alvarez, particularly his fight with the underwhelming Edgar Berlanga, has only worked in Cruz's favor. Cruz has become a standout figure in Mexican boxing by staying active, showcasing his exciting style in fights with Davis, Romero, and others. A win on this heavily watched card would only further solidify his status as a potential successor to past Mexican boxing greats. I feel really privileged, happy, and excited that people feel this way about me. Cruz added, when that adoration is there, I need to give them a show every time I fight.
Great fighter, no?
You were a good kid.
Yeah.
So were you just always very hyper?
That's what the people want, and I'm going to give them what they want. Cruz said, of course, they want a knockout. Valenzuela, who was knocked down in the third round by Edwin De Los Santos 2 years ago, admits that Cruz's team might think he's vulnerable. I don't prepare for a specific round. I prepare for all 12 rounds and to fight at my best. Cruz explained. The fight, according to Cruz, was hastily arranged after Valenzuela suffered two losses in his last 3 fights, including a knockout defeat. For Cruz, this is just another opportunity to showcase his powerful punches, which only the toughest opponents can endure. With his reputation for unleashing destructive punches, Cruz is ready to prove that he can handle anyone in the ring.
We came very preparedly. We came preparedly for each surprise that he wants to take on the ring, every advance, every move.